And we're in Rite Aid now, and this is the perfect place if you just want to grab a few items. You don't want to do full decor, you're in college, you're on a budget, want to grab some stuff on a whim, whatever it is, this is the perfect place to go. You probably can go full out in with Rite Aid decor, but not necessarily. So it's just strictly kind of like just placement pieces in here. They had a lot of things that lit up and sang. They had a lot of little figurines. I did have to cut it down on some of that because I filmed everyone and there were so many that the video would have been just so long and everybody would have been bored because they would have felt it was repetitive. So thinking of you guys, I said, you know what, I'll show the bulk of them. I only skipped a few things. So let's get into it. So how's the weather been where you guys are? For me, it was like kind of warm. Like warm for this time of year. It was like 50s, mid 50s, low 50s, but now like while I'm doing this voice work, the temperature is plummeting. It's like finally it's plummeting and it's staying down. It's so cool. I know you guys probably think I'm crazy, but I even got the window cracked. I'm loving this cool air. I should probably close it though because the heat's coming on. But anyway, now that we're in the full swing of Christmas season, you gotta finish up all your decor shopping. So that's why this week and next week are going to be the last of the decor videos, and I'm just going to do some shop with me videos, try to do some gift shopping ideas. I finally figured out what I'm going to get for people, so I'm not going to take you gift shopping for what I'm getting. I'm going to take you gift shopping for what you might want to see stores might have and what you might want to get from them. And in Rite Aid, they actually have wreaths. Like even during the fall, they had like royal wreaths, because I wouldn't think like a royal one can be in Rite Aid since it's a convenience store, but they do have ones you can put up on your door. Nice sizes, nice price. They even have garland. The garland is limited. They don't have like a huge variety, a lot of things to choose from, but they have the garland. And then they have this right here, which looks like you can actually do this up. If you were to get this and make it your centerpiece, you could add tea light candles in there, or you can get like the little candle holders from Dollar Tree and then get some candles and put them in there and sit that on top. I think that would be, if you don't want to put it up as a wreath, you can use that for your centerpiece. I think that could be perfect. That can be versatile. Use it multiple ways. I like this little basket flower arrangement, but for me it's giving me spring. It's not giving me Christmas. It's not, or winter. It just seems like it's spring. Would you put that up in the winter? But it is plaid, so if you're going with the plaid theme, you got your plaid there. They had one in red, they had it in black, so you can definitely keep up with that since plaid is clearly in this Christmas. I'm really liking the frosted wreath themes I'm seeing in stores. Like when I was in Michael's, when that video, if you remember, I was in love with one of those signs they have, and I hope it's there when everything goes on like a big sale. And it just hit me, I should have got it on Black Friday. But I'm really liking the frosted Christmas tree look. I never paid much, and I never seen it as much as I do this year, but I really like that. I like it over the plaid, but usually I hate plaid, but I'm liking the plaid. So I feel like there was a lot more effort put into Christmas decor for some stores than there usually is. And then this little slinky door hanger that they have here, they had it during the fall, the one I just kept pulling on and having fun with. I still think that's a fun little piece. If Rite Aid is good for anything this Christmas season, it's wall signs. They have a lot of wall signs, and they have a lot of figurines and lanterns and things like that that you can put on your table or wherever you're going to put them. So if you're looking for like the Let It Snow, I like this Let It Snow sign, and it would have been perfect if I needed one with my snow theme. If you're looking for a wall sign, just a simple one or a quick one, or even if you just really like what you see, I definitely think Walmart, I definitely think Rite Aid is a good place to get these things, because they have plenty of them and they aren't all the same. It's a variety.
Speed of light while we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing, just you and me. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, we're tracing snowflakes as they're falling down.
You know, looking at this little carrot countdown thing here, it reminds me of a clock, and I'm wondering, I think it would be a good idea if a company actually made literal countdown clocks. Like, if you get a clock, you have to put batteries in it and everything, but it only counts down from Christmas. Like, somehow they could work that with the months and the day, whatever. Like, have it start maybe Black Friday and then count down. I think that would be a good idea. And like, you literally just have a clock counting down till Christmas, and then Christmas morning it dings or like sings "We wish you Merry Christmas" or something like that. I think that's a good idea. Now that song is like the only song that they have for most of the things here. They play that one song, so the rest of them, a lot of them are muted, but the ones that don't play that song, I do unmute them so you can get a glimpse of what they say. But that was pretty much the same old song, and I'm noticing like a lot of stores that had these kind of things, they all played that song. So I don't know, they all got together and decided to get it, or if it was the cheapest option or what, but it's definitely a song I've heard multiple times in multiple stores. And they have plenty of flower arrangements to pick from. It's not overloaded or overbearing or anything, but they definitely have it. I know flowers are like a big thing during Christmas, but it's usually poinsettias and all of the glittery, sparkly ones, bouquets that are put together. So they have both of those options, and I think they have like even just random stems. Yeah, like right here they have the stems. So you definitely can get flowers out of here if that's something you're looking for. If you're looking for fake flowers, I know a lot of people like real ones. I like real poinsettias, but I want to have them every year, so that's why I just went and bought fake ones. But I usually don't use flowers. Lately I haven't been using flowers like that anymore. But yeah, they have the flowers. If you like real poinsettias, I don't remember seeing them in here, but I think some Rite Aids, no, that was CVS. Okay, so I don't think Rite Aid has real poinsettias, so if you're looking for that, you might have to go to CVS.
Jingle bells ringing in my ear, jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear. Frosty the snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight. He climbs down the chimney at the speed of light, while we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing, just you and me. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, a Merry Christmas Day. Oh,
I love that so many of these move. Like this one isn't necessarily moving, but like they got some where people are ice skating around, where a train goes around the tracks, where like this here, the people are actually dancing as they play the music in the background and the tree is spinning. I really like that because, you know, usually, or in the past anyway, I don't pay too much attention to stuff like this, but I know like in the past, maybe years ago, they usually just didn't do anything. They were just there, but now they light up, they sing, they dance, they got trains that move. Every now and then a train will move, but now it's like almost everyone is going to be doing something. They don't just sit there anymore. You know what they should make? They should make one of these figurines with a child sitting on Santa's lap, and then they pull down his beard. Like, I think that would be kind of funny. Like, they're on it, like once they're on the lap, just pull the beard down, and it keeps going up and down, and then as the beard comes down, Santa has a surprise face underneath. Like, that's all it has to do. I think that one will be funny. And if you saw the Big Lots video, you saw they have no problem getting creative and ridiculous when it comes to these things. I'm still reeling from having seen it, but this is the holy one. This thing was, ooh, it was so nice. The song, the glow of it all, it looked like fake crystals. Speaking of crystals, you know, Home Goods never got back the crystal nativity scene that I wanted. I mentioned it, I'm almost positive I mentioned it in one of these videos. They had, it was like literally, I don't know what kind of crystal, but it was crystal, and it was very large. It was like $130. They had one in the store. I didn't have money on me to get it that day. I said, I'm going to come back and get it. Went to go back and get it. They didn't have it. I said, okay, well, maybe they'll get more in. For some reason, I had a feeling, I'm like, they're not going to get this back in. And this was back in October, so they never got it back in, and I was devastated. But then I came in here and I saw this, and this one was nice, and I probably should have gotten it, but I didn't. Honestly, I'm still holding out for the other one. Even though I'm not going to have it for this Christmas, I'm still waiting for the other one, and I didn't want to just get something that I'm going to use for one time only. But that nativity thing was really nice. And then these Christmas trees, like one of the Christmas trees, I don't remember if it's the large one or not, it kind of just like, here it is, like the glitter fills up going higher and higher, and I think that is so nice. And it reminds me like of a tree lighting, like when I go around my city, like if the tree was lit in Center City or in one of the major parks. I think it's so nice, and that's what it reminds me of.
Kissing just you and me. Carolers are singing outside our door. Lovely songs we all heard before as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, a Merry Christmas Day. We're tracing snowflakes as they're falling down, and follow Rudolph all across the town. Later we meet under the mistletoe, while Santa's busy saying ho ho ho. We're feeling jolly, eating Christmas cake, and then we go skating on the frozen lake, saying hi to every friendly face, and later we warm up by the fireplace.
These were the best tabletop signs that they had, in my opinion. I like the 3D effect with the trees. It makes you feel like the tree, like to me, it makes me feel like I'm really like outside of the house and somebody really has a tree there. It's just something simple. It's not a big deal, but I do like it. I think the 3D effect is the best effect that you can put on a tabletop sign, because tabletop signs can become very boring. But if you can like zhuzh it up like they did with this, I do like it. think this Jingle All the Way sign is perfect if you have like a North Pole theme. I think it fits in well, or even a Candyland theme due to the way it looks, and it's like really bright and colorful, and in like kind of that simple cutesy Christmas decor. And I think if you're doing that, you should probably consider getting that. It's just a tabletop sign. You can add it even if you got like a whole depiction of like outside of Santa's workshop or with elves. I think you can just slip there right in the center, and I think it'll work perfectly. It's funny how I'm not big on gnomes, but I thought this little gnome sign was cute, and I like the blue. Sometimes I see blue for Christmas and I'm like, it's really pretty, but I'm like, I don't want to do blue. For some reason, that's like one of the few colors that I just never want to do for my color scheme during Christmas. I don't mind getting away from the silver, gold, and red, but I'm like, something about blue that's just like, no. I feel like it's too close and similar to, like, it's Hanukkah. Like, this Hanukkah and Christmas go hand in hand, so it's like, I feel like if I get blue, it looks like I'm celebrating Hanukkah. And at the same time, I just feel like if I get blue, it's just so not Christmas. But my sister, she does blue sometimes. She even has blue this year for her theme, and it looks fine. But for some reason, for me, it's just like, I don't want to do blue. Do you prefer to do the regular old silver, gold, and red, and green? Or do you like to do the crazy wonky colors? Or do you like to just do whatever you see you like? Because some people don't even have a color scheme. They just go by, if I see something, I buy it, I like it, and I'm just gonna put it wherever I feel like putting it, or wherever there's space. What kind of decorator are you? Are you you get a theme, or you have a vision? For me, I get a vision in my head. Like, I could look at these deer and I can get a whole entire theme from that. Like, do you get a vision in your head, or do you just go for it? You know, if you like Elf on the Shelf, you can also use these, in my opinion, because of the way the legs are laying. So replace the elf if you can't find one, or you're tired of the same old elf, and just sit those there. I never done Elf on the Shelf. I didn't even know that was a thing until, like, what was I watching? I was watching Duck Dynasty, and it was like Uncle, and somebody's like, oh, somebody mentioned something about Uncle Si on the Shelf. Maybe somebody was telling me about Duck Dynasty. I don't remember. They said, oh yeah, they got an Uncle Si on the Shelf, and I said, what the heck is that? And they're like, oh, it's like Elf on the Shelf, and I said, what the heck is that? I didn't even know that was a thing. What's the origin of elf on the shelf. I'm gonna have to look that up, and then I'm gonna put that in there the next video, because that's very interesting to me. Like, why would an elf be sitting on my shelf? Shouldn't they be helping Santa make gifts? Anyway, this bear is so cute. I saw this bear and I just was like, I want it. I want this bear. I'm telling you, when I was young, if I would have seen this in the store, I would have begged my mom and dad if I could have that, and they probably would have gotten it for me because I would have made a scene. They like getting me teddy bears anyway. That's probably why I love teddy bears so much. But that bear was just so adorable, and the way it sang, I might have to get that. Yes, they have Baby Yoda. I finally saw, I didn't know Baby Yoda was based on a TV show. I thought it was from like the last Star Wars movie. I didn't know that, so I finally got to see Baby Yoda, and it was like, oh, it's from a show. I've seen him in gifs and memes and stuff like that, but to actually see him, and I'm like, they were like, oh, he's actually 50 years old. I'm like, wait, how's he a baby if he's 50? But it's like, oh, he grew, they live to be so old that 50 is a baby. I'm like, wait, Yoda's not the only one. There's more Yodas, more Yoda type creatures. So they had Baby Yoda, the little blow-ups, because I know a lot of people have the little blow-ups, but Rite Aid has it too. This cardinal tree is so cool. I like it so much. And the little song, they have them whistling or whatever they're doing. I really like this. I think this is cute. And it seems like something I would have seen in Hobby Lobby, but I definitely like this. And it makes sense why there's only one left. Now I could settle and get that lantern since I didn't get the one out of Hobby Lobby, but seeing it in person, theirs was way better. So I started to just settle, but I'm trying to get in the mood and not just buying things just because I want to substitute them for what I really want, because then it will be a waste. I know I won't use it anymore, so I'm gonna start veering away from that. But they have the Charlie Brown tree. They have the Charlie Brown tree. I never seen somebody have the Charlie Brown tree. That was so cute. How cute is that with all the snowmen hanging out in the sleigh? That's so cute. But then at the same time, it reminds me of snowmen my mom has. They're on like a step ladder. They don't move or anything. She got these years ago, and I make sure I pack them nice and neat for her because she always wants me to put them out for her. So I'm like, all right, let me bring these out every year. Actually, I didn't put them out for her this year. Let me go and do that. So they look just like the snowmen in the sleigh, but they're on a step ladder that looks like a paper clothesline hook thing. I don't remember the wooden ones, the old school ones. Well, these right here, they did not have a price. I tried to find it. They're the bee's knees. You can put these out front of your door. I think these are perfect for the side of your door to hang off to the side. And we're going to end it on the Grinch. And guess what? His heart glows and grows. That's right. They let his heart grow, and you can see it in person, and you can buy it and have it for yourself. Well, that brings us to the end of our quick trip to Rite Aid. It's a convenience store. They're not going to have but so many things, but they have some treasures in there for you to find. So next video is going to be TJ Maxx. We're going to head in there and see all the goodies. With that being said, I'm your hostess and Empress, Nikki T. Thanks for visiting my empire. Deuces.